name is Dani Walker. Today I'll share my top 10 favorite headshots for the Miss Teen USA class of 2022. If you're brand new to the channel, I hope that you'll consider subscribing and hitting that notifications bell. And if you're a pageant contestant, be sure to check out the free pageant prep course that I linked in the description that was created just for you. I'm going to share my top 10 picks in no particular order, but stick around till the end because I have a little surprise for you. The first thing I want to say is that I was very impressed by these headshots. Overall, as a group, what a strong class of Miss Teen USA contestants. The image quality was so high, it was beautiful, I loved it. I don't know about the image qualifications this year, but from what I can gather, it looks like the contestants were allowed to shoot with any photographer of their choice because I can recognize the styles of some of these specific photographers. I can tell who shot some of these images. And aside from that, it looks like they just asked them to wear a pink top. This looked really beautiful. It's a nice uniform look for the website. And overall, I think the contestants did such a great job. So it was very difficult for me to narrow things down to a top 10, and I think you're gonna see why. The top 10 though that I've included for this episode are ones that I feel like look like teen contestants. And I have to say that this is such a struggle, especially for my older teens in a division, to make sure that they look young and they look age appropriate. I understand that. I work with clients all the time and we work really hard to make sure that they look age appropriate. So the contestants that I really loved for this episode were ones that I feel like come across as teens. Here they are in no particular order. Alabama, she is so cute. One thing I'll say here is though, I was really surprised about the backless top or dress that was going on here. I feel like that can be one of those subtle things that makes you come across a little bit older, but I think facially she still looks very young and fresh, and I really like this image. Her blue eyes are so beautiful. I don't know what it is, but Alabama has a lot of contestants, at least it seems to me, that have really beautiful, bright blue eyes. I feel like this is a common denominator in Alabama. Arizona. Okay, Arizona was actually on the edge for me. When I see this image, I think that it does come across as a little bit older because not only facially, but the low neck drop of her blouse is making her look a little bit more Miss. The style of hair for me and the big hoop earrings, they're coming across as a little bit Miss. But I still put her in my top 10 because I just love this image. I think that she's so beautiful. So I'm making an exception. California, so cute, so cute. The head tilt, her hand on her head, all of that stuff, great. Her haircut, very different from other contestants. She comes across as young, youthful, fresh. Some contestants though that I've noticed, I think depending on their face shape and the makeup that they wear, it can make them look like a Miss contestant when they have a blunt chop like that. It's really interesting. So it really depends on the specific contestant. But right here, I think California looks so cute, and even her makeup, it's really soft, it's subtle, and it's pink. Florida. Okay, we have to talk about Florida because I feel like there is a possibility of a back-to-back win for Florida. Funny enough, last year was the first year that Florida won Teen USA, which is surprising because Florida is truly a powerhouse state in the US for title holders. But let me say this, so Florida won her state title and it was her first pageant. And I know this because she watches my channel, so shout out to Florida. She's so sweet. And she messaged me and she was telling me that she was competing in the pageant. And I was just very excited for her, rooting for her. So when I saw that she won, I wasn't surprised at all though, even though it was her first pageant. As you can see right here, she's just stunning, absolutely stunning. I never looked like this as a teenager. Georgia, whew. Another pageant state, another pageant powerhouse state in the US. Georgia, I'm such a fan of. Now, I think that this image right here does make her look mature. I think that we could have gone lighter on the eye makeup, but it is beautiful. Clearly, she's photogenic. The hair looks great. She's got this wonderful smile on. But here's what I really love about Georgia. She was first runner-up so many times for different titles. And on social media, she kept this really, really positive attitude. And then she finally had her moment. Makes me emotional. She finally won. So I am definitely rooting for her. She's this contestant that I can already see that is just making the most of her year. She's soaking in every single moment. And because of all those years that she hadn't won, she's got a lot of prep behind her. So I'm very excited to see what Georgia does. Idaho, I am such a fan. Idaho to me is very much your average teen. She's actually a competitive dancer. I know this because being from Idaho, she is from the Pageants Northwest family. And if you're unfamiliar, Pageants Northwest directs Idaho, Oregon, Montana, and Washington. And I was Miss Montana USA. So we're in the Pageants Northwest family, and I've known about Jenna for a little while. She had contacted me, tells me that she watches the channel, and I said good luck. She asked if I would be at one of the pageants. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be there, but I had a feeling that she would win, and she did. I missed the crowning. But ever since then, she's always stood out to me. When I see her at events lined up with other contestants, my eye just keeps getting drawn to her, and she has a great light about her where she's just herself. And maybe that confidence comes from all of her years of competitive dance. Maybe it comes from pageantry, I'm not sure, but it's working. Kansas is one of the rare contestants in the teen division that has a closed mouth smile for her image. It's just not as common to see that for teens. But I like this. What a great example this is. It's a way that you can see that you don't have to have that big open mouth smile, even if you're a teen contestant. This is still a very beautiful image. It's not too edited, but what I like is that the makeup is very natural, the hair is very soft. She looks like she could be your average teen as well. So that's perfect. She just looks so well branded for a teen division. Maryland has one of the most natural headshots out of all the contestants. Least amount of makeup, least everything, but oh my gosh, is she stunning or what? So this is another image where I see it. It's very, very simple, I would say, in comparison to some of the other ones, but actually that's what made her stand out. It's simple, it's clean, it shows off her natural beauty. So I loved it. Minnesota. Very excited to include Ava in this episode. For those of you who don't know, Ava has been competing for years. Her mom was a title holder. Her mom is a pageant coach that really has focused a lot on Ava and her titles. So Ava is a former National American Miss title holder, and I can remember her for years when she was growing up because she would show up at nationals and she would compete for the All-American Miss title. And if you're not familiar with that, the All-American Miss title at National American Miss is for contestants who won an optional award at their state, which might mean that they won talent or spokesmodel or casual wear. That's one way to qualify. Another way to qualify is by selling advertisements through their CoverGirl program, or if you placed within the top 5 at your state, so if you're first runner-up through fourth runner-up, you can qualify for that All-American Miss title. So I saw her competing there for years, and she would place top 5 for years. And then finally she came back and she won her state title. Once again though, goes to nationals and this time competes for the National American Miss title, which is for state title holders. And then I believe she had placed in the top 5 for that as well. Then she made her switch over to the Teen USA organization, wins her state, no surprise at all. Ava is very, very experienced in pageantry, so I'm not shocked if we see her place at Teen USA. My only concern for her is that she might be too pageanty and things might come across as rehearsed. But can she make a semifinal? For sure. But really after that, who knows? Who knows? But she wouldn't surprise me if she made it to a top 5 again. Not at all. Beautiful contestant, always beautiful wardrobe, great hair, great makeup, great images, has a lot of experience modeling. Love her. I hadn't even noticed New Jersey until now, but I love this. This image is so unique to me because it's so rare that we get to see texture on skin or things like freckles. And she has freckles in this picture and I love it. Whoever edited this image did such a great job because they did not hide that natural feature of hers. And I love it. It just comes across as so authentic. Her skin looks beautiful. It's glowing. She looks healthy. The hair is great. She looks young. The makeup isn't overdone. So I'm a real big fan of this headshot. If you've been counting, you'll know that I already revealed my top 10 favorite headshots, but I'm going to give some very important honorable mentions, and I'm going to share some things about the current teen contestants that you might not know about. Colorado is in this episode because she is stunning in this image. I love it, but she was coming across as a miss here for me, so that's why the image wasn't in my official top 10, but who knows? Look out for her. Mississippi. Gorgeous, stunning, giving me model vibes with that long straight hair. I love it, but once again, this does not look like a teen to me. This does not look like a teen headshot is what I should say. So she's leaning more into that Miss Division. But another thing to mention is that when I see images like this, it gets me really excited about contestants because I just think, oh my gosh, I hope that she comes back for the Miss Division. Please do. Nevada, I loved this image. I love this image, and it was on my edge. It was on my edge. But the reason it's not there is just because it's translating as a little bit older to me. Looks like a miss. She's kind of giving me Susie Castillo vibes here with her hair, like the shorter curled hair, and I love that. So here's another contestant. Be a miss, please. I love North Carolina. I love her. I think she's stunning. One of my personal favorites. I wish she just would have smiled in this image. If she would have just given me just like bright, smiling, hair blown out of the face, just very teen vibes, I think she would have been in my top 10 headshots. We gotta talk about Miss Kylan over here. So beautiful contestant, but what's important is that she has so much experience in pageants, and you should know about that. I've actually been watching her compete since she was either a princess or a junior preteen. I want to say she was a junior preteen. She held the All-American Miss Junior Preteen title, I believe, for National American Miss. I know she held the All-American title. I can't remember the division specifically. But she was a gorgeous child and is a stunning teen and has so much experience on stage and always has a great wardrobe. Always. She never disappoints me there. So I love her. I think though that this image is coming across a little older, so I wish I would have just seen her submit one of her smiling headshots, which I know that she has. I've seen them. Pay attention to Oklahoma. Here is another very experienced pageant contestant. I can easily see her in a semifinal. Her recent national title was Miss High School America. She competed for that title for at least 2 years, and she won in a stunning custom couture Sherry Hill gown that she also used to win her Oklahoma Teen USA title in. So she's very well styled, and she's a very seasoned competitor. I love her, and I definitely see her placing at Teen USA this year. Utah. Let's just bump you up to the Miss Division. So stunning. But the only reason, once again, not in the top 10 for me is just because I think the image is translating as older, but boy, is she gorgeous. Please come back for the Miss Division. Those are my thoughts on the Miss Teen USA headshots. Let me know who your favorite is, and let's be sure to keep our comments kind. Let's support all of the contestants. Thank you so much for tuning into the episode, though. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notifications bell. It would really help me out so much. I hope you enjoyed this episode, though, and if you have any other requests, leave those in the comments. I look forward to creating more episodes for you real soon.